Welcome everyone to this video. In this video I'll be showing you how to download the Metal Gear Solid 5 mobile into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices. Now, let me just clear up one important thing at the start of this video, and that is that although I'm using an iPhone in this video, that does not mean that this video is only for iOS users. Like I just said at the start of this video, that I'll be showing you how to download the Metal Gear Solid 5 into any of your iOS and Android devices. That means this game is downloadable and compatible with both Android and iOS devices, and in this video, I will be showing you actually how to download it for any of your iOS or Android mobile devices. Now, the steps are exactly the same for both Android and iOS devices for this downloading process, so whatever I'll be doing on my iPhone in this video will be the exact same things you'll be doing on your Android devices, because the settings and the steps and the entire process is exactly the same except for one point where Android users simply have to skip one step, and for that I'm here to guide you when and where to do so and why. So do not worry about that whatsoever and watch this video till the end, because by the end of this video I will have shown you the entire downloading process and given you proper comprehensive knowledge of all the steps, settings, and tiny bits of details you need to know for downloading this game into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices. And it's going to be pretty simple and straightforward because the downloading process is pretty simple, pretty quick and pretty fast, and safe and reliable as well. A lot of adjectives, boy. Anyways, it's pretty quick, and with proper knowledge and proper understanding of the process, you can download this game in under 5 minutes into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices. Yes, that's how fast it is, actually. And there's no external, no external processes involved like jailbreaking and rooting, and no lengthy stuff involved. It is pretty straightforward and simple. All you need is an internet connection and a phone and me to guide you how and what to do. So simple, pretty simple, and this game is pretty interesting, by the way. You can see it from the movie, from the trailer, kind of. You can say that it's running on my phone, the startup trailer. This is the Metal Gear Solid 5, and this is downloadable and compatible with both Android and iOS devices. Now, many of you would have been looking for this game on the official stores, but unfortunately you would not have been able to find it over there with rotten luck, and that's poor rotten luck, by the way. However, if you're able to find it on the internet by any means, remember, be aware and fully and thoroughly check the source of your download, because in most cases when people download these games and apps from random places, they end up getting and injecting viruses and ransomware in their devices. And that makes matters worse because it creates a lot of new problems for them, and at times people end up losing their existing data as well as losing many of their important things. So that's not what we want, and that is certainly nothing we want. And therefore I've come up with a safe, reliable, and a quick method. And on top of that, it's free as well, and that means you don't have to pay a single penny to download this game into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices. It's pretty simple, straightforward, and quick, and it's going to be pretty easy as well. So what I'll be doing momentarily is that I'll be deleting this game from my phone, and so that we can go through the entire downloading process together. And by the end of this video, I will have downloaded this game again into my iPhone, which will make the entire process much more easier and simpler for you guys to understand and execute independently. And once you have proper knowledge by the end of this video of the entire process, you'll be able to conduct it independently on your devices as well, without my guidance, because once you have completely watched the video thoroughly and understood all the steps, I don't think you'll need to watch it again because it's pretty simple. And so I have these little controls. It's the same as these PlayStation console controllers. Like, I have the D-pad, I have the two analogs, I have the triangle, square, X, circle buttons, and then I have the usual controls. It's like having the screen in your controller, because the entire posture of your hands holding the phone with these controls is the same as if you're holding a PS4 controller. Nothing different, it's just that the screen is in your controller as well. So this is the Metal Gear Solid 5, downloadable and compatible with both Android and iOS devices, so do not worry about that as well. There we go. As promised, I will be deleting it from my phone right now. Let me just do that. Bear with me. So let me grab that, and there we go. So first things first, locate and open the settings of your phone, and then step number 1 is go down to your general settings above controls that are good, your background app refresh, and make sure it is on Wi-Fi and cellular data. This is step number 1 and the distinguishing step between Android and iOS devices. If you're using an Android device, skip to step number 2 because there is no background app refresh in Android devices. And step number 2 is go down to your browser settings and make sure all privacy and all cookies have been unblocked by turning off the option that says block all cookies. Whichever browser you're using, go to its settings, and this is step number 2, which is for both Android and iOS devices. Step number 3 is go back up to your battery settings and make sure all power-saving mods have been turned off. This is step number 3, which is again for both Android and iOS devices. Once these things are out of the way, close your settings and hit open the browser for which all cookies have been unblocked, and in my case it's the Safari. In the search engine bar, type this in carefully and correctly, apphelp.vip. Once you've typed this in correctly, what you're going to want to do is click search. And the moment you do, a list of modded games now will appear right in front of you display along with their respective statuses, and this list is pretty long and extensive and contains some crazy interesting things you might be needing. And if you're unlucky enough like me, you can just find it by scrolling up and down. Look at that Metal Gear Solid 5, it says mobile version. Free download, works for all Android and iOS devices. Click on it, click on the start injection button to start the injection process, which may take up to a few seconds in most cases. However, in some cases it may take up to a minute or two, which is why I have fast forwarded the video over here to save time and make sure it is quick and fast and we just stick to the relevant details. And there's no need for jailbreaking and rooting over here. It's as simple and straightforward as I'm showing you it is. And now we're moving on to the last step. So let me show you how it's done. It's pretty easy and simple. What you're going to want to do is click here and complete 2 offers from the list given below to follow the instructions to complete the injection process. Now out of all these offers I have to complete 2. And remember, these apps are downloaded from the official store so they're safe. And this one I'll be going for the CyberGhost VPN. I have to install it and run it for 30 seconds. But I'll run it for 40 to 50 seconds to be on the safe side and would recommend you guys to do the same as well. However, you might not be noticing that we're here because the video has been fast forwarded to make it short, and rightfully so. I've completed my offer number 1. Now I'll be completing my offer number 2, and that is going to be the Norton Secure VPN. I have to install it and run it for 30 seconds, but again, I'll run it for 40 to 50 seconds to be on the safe side and would recommend you guys to do the same as well. And again, remember, once your contents have been downloaded, and more precisely your game in this case, you may delete these extra apps to optimize your storage, and once you've completed both your offers, simply close everything and return to your home page, and you'll notice that your game, Metal Gear Solid 5 Mobile, will have been downloaded just the way it has been downloaded over here from these 2 simple steps underneath the home icon. So I hope you liked the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a big thumbs up, share this video, and I'll see you next time in another cool video. Until then, take care, enjoy, and bye.